Hi, my name is Sarthak Gaurav. I'm a faculty in the economics area at the Shailesh J. Mehta School of Management at IIT Bombay. I teach the macroeconomics module in the joint EMBA program. It is very important for future leaders, senior managers, executives, even mid-career professionals to understand the broader economic environment. It is in this context that we have several experiences and questions about the fluctuations in the economy, what we call the boom and bust cycle. The fluctuations happen over the short term, the medium term, and the long term. It is in this context that the course that I teach is going to introduce you to the fundamentals of macroeconomics. We'll try to understand what are the factors that determine the production levels in the economy, the level of output, unemployment, and employment rates in the economy. It is very important for us to also understand the different policies that governments across the world have at their disposal. We'll try to understand the monetary policy in great detail. We'll also understand the fiscal policy and how the monetary and the fiscal policies interact with each other. The pedagogy of this course in particular is very interesting. It tries to bring your experiences from diverse set of backgrounds and the thematic areas that you would have worked on over the years and tries to understand how different factors and forces in this complex system, which we call the economic system, interact. There will be a significant emphasis on trade models, trying to understand the factors that determine the exports and imports between and among economies in the world. We'll also try to understand the factors behind the depreciation and appreciation of national currencies and what can be done by the different government agencies and the policymakers to make sense of this complexity. And more so, given that everybody around us is talking about how the geopolitical disruptions are affecting the economic levels of employment, the levels of prices, the inflation, and the kind of subsequent impacts on the different environments that all of you are going to be a critical contributor to. It is in this context that I believe that this course is going to give you the foundational understanding through the building blocks of macroeconomics, through which we understand why there are fluctuations in output, the prices, the inflation rates as we understand, the fluctuations in the interest rates, and also the money supply and demand. Lastly, you'll also try to understand that everything is connected to everything else in this complex system. So through this, we'll try to understand that as a future business leader, as a senior executive who's going to make very critical decisions in any business, you have to understand the business environment much better and how the different components of the economy, both domestically and internationally, are all connected to each other. I look forward to interacting with all of you in this module and wish you all the very best. Thank you.